In the rolling prairie landscape of eastern Alberta at CFB Wainwright, the Canadian Maneuver Training Centre, or CMTC, prepares soldiers for overseas missions with large-scale exercises that realistically simulate the conditions of the current mission in Afghanistan. Although its major exercises are conducted at Wainwright, CMTC also exports its unique capabilities to other parts of Canada and even outside the country. The physical environment of each exercise consists of several purpose-built villages modeled on real Afghan villages. The human environment is provided by almost 500 role players portraying almost every type of individual that soldiers are likely to encounter, from ordinary villagers and village elders to government officials and Western aid workers to Taliban insurgents, warlords, and criminals. A critical part of the human environment is the media, which encompasses not only Canadian journalists, but also international and local reporters.
The UNHCR will continue to look after...
Since journalists will be present virtually throughout the Army's mission area, it benefits soldiers to have some exposure to the media during their preparatory exercise.
Please leave. Please don't.
At the same time, journalists who may someday report on overseas missions also gain valuable experience and insight by participating in this unique simulation.
After all the casualties were accounted for,
CMTC's exercise journalists are given the opportunity to fill the roles of reporter, camera operator, video editor, anchor person, photographer, and writer. Exercise journalists work in teams and produce not only television reports, but also print articles with still photographs. One or more teams are embedded with the Canadian soldiers just as they would be in Afghanistan. They remain with the soldiers deep in the training area for several days. The international and local news teams are independent of the military. They have their own vehicles and drivers and are free to roam anywhere in the area of operations. They report not the Canadian perspective, but the international and local view of events.
Here in the village of Nakone, the
Periodically, the teams are rotated so that all exercise reporters get to portray Canadian, international, and local media. The CMTC experience represents a unique opportunity for journalists to work closely with the Army in a non-threatening training environment. It also provides valuable, practical experience. In frequently challenging conditions, often in the chaos of a suicide bomber attack, an IED, or a firefight with insurgents, journalists must react quickly to get the material for their story while looking out for their immediate physical safety. This experience with the Army forms the on-site portion of Communication Studies 451, a practicum course at Athabasca University. The title of this particular practicum is Journalism in Conflict Zones, for which students will earn 3 senior-level university credits. Arrangements can be made with other post-secondary institutions to accredit this course for degree or internship requirements. Interested students are asked to contact these individuals for further information.